Hello and welcome everyone to Silver Asset of the Day for the 4th of March 2022, presented by myself, Phil Carr, at the Gold and Silver Club. Commodities are on track for their biggest weekly gain since 1960. With that, we've seen oil prices this week. They're broken out to $120 per barrel, up to decade highs. We've seen natural gas prices in Europe. They've accelerated by 60% in the last week. Wheat prices are broken out to all-time highs. Aluminium prices, they're broken out to all-time highs. Gold prices, they're at 13-month highs. We have oil prices that are at the highest level in over a decade. And with that, we continue to see inflation running at the highest level in 40 years, with wheat prices trading at multi-year highs. This is promising to push food inflation even higher in the coming months ahead. Now, as we've discussed with you previously, commodities are the hottest asset class of 2022. Goldman Sachs have said it best that commodities are the ultimate place to be in over the next decade. And with that, we continue to see evidence, particularly this week, where commodity prices, they've been supercharged to the upside as a result of the Russia and Ukraine conflict, which is further accelerating the inflationary cycle and causing a knock-on effect with sanctions on supply chains. And with that, of course, that is driving energy prices through the roof here, as we continue to talk you through this every week on the week ahead commodity reports, the current commodity super cycle that we're in right now. Commodities are the ultimate place to be at the moment. We've discussed this with you previously. Commodities are outperforming every asset class in 2022. As you can imagine, with commodities going parabolic over the last week, we've taken the opportunity to lock in more profits on energies over this week, as we've seen oil prices break out to 10-year highs. We in fact have booked 10,455 points profit this week on energies with our clients at the Gold and Silver Club. So to give you that calculation, for every one lot contract that you'd be trading, that's $100,000 of profit. For every 10 lot contract that you would be trading, that's $1 million of profit that you would be able to capitalize on via the current commodity super cycle, which we continue to talk you through week after week after week. The massive opportunities which are available to you to capitalize on this commodity super cycle right now, as commodities are the hottest asset class of 2022, and the best way for you to beat inflation and really thrive, not just survive, in this current environment is to learn how to capitalize on these market cycles that we are going through at the moment and that are likely to continue right the way through for this decade. So with that, as it relates specifically to silver at the moment, so hedge funds and money managers in the last week, they've increased their overall net long position on silver by 7%. So hedge funds that are long, currently 69%, have a position on silver on the buy side of this market. We have seen silver prices, they broke out to 6-month highs in the last week, breaking above $25 per ounce. We're getting a bit sticky around that level at the moment, ahead of Friday's non-farm payroll data. We've seen gold prices as well break out towards 13-month highs last week, up to $1,974 per ounce. We continue to see metals get that safe haven bid, so they haven't corrected much. Gold is still supported around $1,930 per ounce. But as we go into Friday's non-farm payroll, I would look out for a few points here. So number one is that you may well see some profit taking in the lead up to that news item on Friday. With the geopolitical risk as it is right now, and we're not seeing any de-escalation in that, we keep seeing energies and metal prices, they gap higher into the weekend. So I certainly would not want to be selling short those markets as you head into a weekend. In fact, we remain on the long side to capitalize on these big gaps higher that we're getting on the Sunday opens and book a windfall amount of profit on the current commodity super cycle that we are in right now. And then as we go into the following week, all the focus is going to shift onto the Federal Reserve and the FOMC statement in the middle of March. That is going to provide another massive boost to the markets as we go into the middle of the month that you absolutely do not want to miss out on. This again comes down to really understanding and learning the cycles in the market. We've seen many traders external to ourselves recently, they just keep getting chopped up in these markets. They either lack experience, they have no clue how to trade in this environment, or they just keep getting stopped out all of the time. They're getting chopped up. It ends up being death by 1,000 cuts, and we definitely do not want that for you. One of the biggest reasons this happens to a lot of traders is predominantly they're using technical analysis and therefore they have no edge at all in the market. So with that, they do just keep losing money, and we don't want that for you. We want to make sure that you are maximizing this commodity super cycle. And again, that comes down to using data, statistics, market intelligence, learning the daily, the weekly, the monthly, the quarterly cycles for each commodity, the intermarket correlations, the ratios, key areas of liquidity, the capital flows in the market. Alongside that, learning the dynamics of fundamentals, the macroeconomics, and also, of course, geopolitical risk. And alongside that, understanding how the hedge funds, money managers, banks and institutions are positioned in real time. That will help you massively to get an edge in the markets. So with that, if you would like to join our community of successful traders, learn the research-driven approach to the market, and join our professional mentorship program, there is an opportunity for you to do so. Just make sure you click in the link below today's report in order to make an application to join our professional mentorship program.